What is up, Castle Clash? I wanted to do an update on my Minotaur. He's level 105 now, and he has a 4 out of 5 Enlighten. I have not seen anyone else with a higher level Minotaur yet. I did get him to a 5 out of 9, which is, he targets 28 units, which is up from 23, which isn't a huge increase, but he did increase by 20% damage to 130% now. And his stun went up. That's probably the coolest feature, is that his stun does increase every other level. So I think he'll end up at a 3.5 second once he's a 9 out of 9. And probably target somewhere around 50 units or so. So here he is in that Dungeon 8 for 40 shards. I really like using him in place of the Cupid, just for now, until I get my 6th hero base, because he makes the Thunder God and the Spirit Mage so much more potent. They tend to hit heroes a lot more, because he wipes out all the army camps. So really, really strong in that aspect. Also, his energy reduction is really cool. I'm using him in the arena now, and it really makes for a really good team, paired with my Spirit Mage and Thunder God. So there's stuns all around and massive damage, and his energy reduction, it's really, really hard to beat. I'll show, I'll do another video of him in the arena, just arena videos. For this one right here, this is just 5 runs in Dungeon 8, Skull 14. But as you can see, he inflicts damage and that stun to 28 units, which is really, really cool. I really can't wait to get him to a 7 and an 8 and a 9 out of 9. Also, I will be doing another video on my base. As you can see in the background there, I changed my base around a little bit to see if I could utilize smaller buildings instead of the town hall, just to get ready for that 6th hero base. I believe I'm going to use a 2 rows of 3 setup, either that or kind of like maybe a it's not really a trapezoid, it's 2 triangles pointed at one another. Just have those 2 units in the middle and 2 stacked on the outsides. We'll see though. I don't know how that's going to work with H-Wave. As you can see, anyone else, I would like to know, I've been having really, really low drop rates. If anyone else is having low drop rates too, comment down in the video. I mean, I'm talking like maybe 10 out of 300 runs, I'll get drops. I don't know why. I'm not refreshing and just running this dungeon over and over and over again. I'm not refreshing at all. I just don't get drops anymore. You can see I go 2 for 5 in this video, and that's pretty much the highest that it ever gets to anymore. So I'm wondering if they didn't change the drop rates. The majority of my shards now come from H-Wave, which is really pitiful because I used to average 1,200 shards a day, just farming this dungeon and farming G-Wave. Actually, that's when I was averaging 1,200. So, and now it's down to like 450. So I'd like to know if you guys are experiencing that problem too. Best talents, I think, for the Minotaur are Revitalize. I really think a high Revitalize would be really, really well suited on him in the arena and also in dungeons and raids, because you can start off right away with that proc and the stun. And possibly, he does have a cooldown of 6 seconds, so I don't think that a high Berserk would serve him well. Although he does have a 1500 attack speed, so he's pretty slow. He's like the Paladin. I don't know how a high Berserk, like a 5 out of 5 Berserk, would serve with the Pumpkin Duke, but I do believe Revitalize is the best talent that you can have on him. I will keep updating and post more videos on the Minotaur for you guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.